everybody and welcome to the video. This is the review for the Aquarius update. Yes, you can see me with my big rod in my hand. Yeah, catching fish. Right, there's something I need to touch on straight away before we get into the video. So I've got a lot to cover, right? Aquarius is a zodiac sign. And the Aquarius zodiac sign, the element for Aquarius is not water, it's air. Yeah, so it's an air sign. Right? The water signs are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So you would have thought Hello Games would have actually researched this before they actually made the name of Aquarius for the actual update itself. Yeah, no, it's not a water sign. They do have jugs on them bearing water, right? But it's not a water sign, Hello Games, right? It's an air sign. Yeah, so there you go, right? First mistake by Hello Games. They have messed up with the update regarding the title straight away. You need to get a team in, to actually fact check stuff. Anyway, you catching fish. Yeah, it's a fish catching update. Who would have thought Hello Games would have put such a linear hobby into No Man's Sky? This is a hobby that has been made for men who want to get away from their nagging partners and sit by a lake with a can of beer with the rod in their hand. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get down to it. You catch fish, right? What can you do with these fish? There's only two things you can do with these fish. You can either create a fish pie, right, and give it to Kronos, and Kronos should have been shot through an airlock years ago, right, because he's useless. And then also on top, you can sell them and get, credits for them. But, I think, the credits you get for these fish aren't all that much. You can get as much more credits scanning freaking creatures. So why would you actually do fishing in No Man's Sky? You just scan a creature instead, you make more money. Right? You know what I mean? So anyway, there's something I need to touch on regarding this update, right? And it's to do with the wonders. Now then, Hello Games mentioned that when you do fishing in this game, or it was mentioned somewhere that it can go to your wonders, right? But I put down a wonders projector and tried to put these creatures into my wonders projector, right? And they wouldn't go in. I'll show you later on in this video. I think I've got some footage of it, right? You cannot put these creatures. Oh, here we go. Right, you cannot put these creatures, put them in my bait box, and then what we'll do is we'll go into the actual inventory and I'll show you. Yeah, you have got a catalogue where these creatures go, right? But you also have an ability in the game called a wonders projector, where you can project the wonders that you've found in the game, which I'm going to show you in a second, right? You can project these wonders into the wonder projector, and this is what people thought you could do, right? So as you can see here, we're going to go into the actual catalog where your stuff is, right? I can see I have been doing stuff in the background, right? So when I find it, which I do eventually find it, right? It's not in that gym. Anyway, you put them, you get this catalog of these fish, right? You got all your fish in your catalog, right? And you click it on a fish in the catalog, and you cannot add it to wonders. You can't add it to your wonders, right? So when you put a wonders projector down, you can't add that fish into the wonders projector. It doesn't come up with an animated fish. And I found that to be really, 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 really stupid. Why on earth would you want to do that? I'm going to fall off my freaking boat in a second. It's a bit rocky, it's this ocean. So why would you do that, right? Why wouldn't you let people, the fish that they catch, not put it on a wonders projector, right? So why would people want to just look at fish? The fish they've caught. I don't understand it. It's because I don't know. I don't like fishing. I'm not a fishing person, so I don't find the mentality around why somebody would actually do that. Actually catalog the fish that they've actually, caught. Anyway, there we go. We're off into the drink. Right. So I'm not going to get my fishing rod out now. We're going to talk about the expedition in a second. right? The actual expedition. This is the actual update, the actual fishing part of it, right? It was so simple to understand the fishing. They've made the actual thing simple. And this skip, I like this skip. What I'm going to do with the skip, I'm going to use the building platform for when I'm building on the water. And I recommend other people do it as well. It saves you standing on your ship. But, you know, I didn't mean to colour it pink. It's just the red colour looks pink. Anyway, beside the point, you know, the it's fun, right? But will it last? No, it won't last, right? It just won't last. I was looking through all the options at this point and what to do if it had any hidden meanings. What can you do with this skip? Yes, you can glitch build it inside a base, right? But you can't really do anything else. You can not glitch build it, but you can put it in on land. But there's no picking point. And you know, it's just for water, but it doesn't. You haven't got any controls in it where you can move it around like a speedboat. It just bobs up and down. Anyway, let's get on to the expedition. Right, welcome back. Here's the expedition. The expedition was easy peasy. Currently at the moment I'm pulling fish out of a radioactive pond. It was rinse and repeat, unfortunately, right? It just taught you the actual mechanics of how to fish, more or less. And you fished in several environments. So it was teaching you that you can pull fish out of puddles in different environments. Know what I mean? And this one here, while I was doing the radioactive thing, right? I didn't complete the expedition because I didn't want all the things, right? I only wanted the armor set and the first set of posters. I didn't want anything else. I couldn't be bothered. And the problem with this expedition is they put all the good prizes first and all the rubbish ones later on. You know what I mean? I couldn't understand why they did that. Right? They should have put the helmet as the main prize, but they didn't. Right? They put it in the middle. I think it were section 3 or something like that. Anyway, section 2. Anyway, beside the point, you have to fish in certain environments to actually find certain fish in certain environments, radioactive fish, you know, frozen fish, normal fish, and just fish. Yeah, it was boring. There was a timestamp on one of the abilities, I believe, which was the actual feeders, but that was just boring as hell, and I got it all done in several hours. Right, this is the summary. The armor. This is me showing off my armor set. Right, I'll do the summary at the end. This is my armor set, right? It's cool, isn't it? It's the only good thing about this update, I think, in my personal eyes. It's cool. It hasn't got any extra abilities to it, right? So what Hello Games actually put in their actual, they're on the website saying things have got extra abilities. No, it hasn't. This has got no extra abilities to this arm. It's just cosmetic, but it looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, and let me touch on something, right? Hello Games got the idea of this update from a sketch that was actually on a Reddit subreddit. I think it was No Man's Sky the game because they hang around that area on Reddit. And it was a person that had created a picture of somebody sat on a ship. And all the things that people have said, right, what they wanted in the update, didn't come in this update. It was only based on that one photo, which I found was a bad thing. You know, they should have gone into the actual community and actually asked what people wanted. Anyway, that's the review, right? I give it, because I don't like fishing, 3 out of 10, and the 3 is for the armor. Anyway, thanks for listening to me droning on, and I'll see you all in the next video. Tatty bye.